Let's see if I have anything new here. Have a Cataphron Flamer, but we're not using the Cataphrons. I was thinking one build that might be kind of fun to play with is just walk into a fight and just unleash hell in terms of a shit ton of turrets. Because we now have... Oh, I didn't learn the skills. But if I learn the skills, we can just launch all of these missile launchers, las guns, flamers, bolters, and just watch our turrets murder everything. To be fair, though, I'm a big fan of our vivisectors. They are pretty brutal, and we just gave them a new skill. Oh, really? Is it something I can buy in-game, or... Oh, yeah, no, I wasn't talking about that one. Like, just the same place I could buy it before? Wrong button. It's down here, maybe? Ooh, cosmetics. I haven't even looked at this. Add stuff to the bridge. I mean, ooh, I like that one, but... But apparently none of them are currently for sale, unfortunately. I can activate no helmet, which at this point... Okay, these two are. That's a Space Marine thing. That looks like something out of Dead Space. Yeah, the skull is not for sale. I wish it were. At this point, based on like the Pope helmet and everything, I might just go with no helmet. Yeah, Grimaldus would be cool. And that would be pretty suitable for an Inquisitor. Oh, and these have to be unlocked through playing DLC. Okay. Nope, the default is whatever my armor gives me. So if I take that off, it shows no helmet there as the default, but if I go into my character screen, we have this hat back. And then as we've seen, we very often end up with Pope hats. So yeah. One thing I might do, I've not bothered, but I'm gonna check real quick while we're on here and see. Oh, well, I went to Steam just to see what kind of stuff I could get for my, like, you know, if there are other helmet cosmetics or whatever. Apparently ratings are really good on Planetfall. That's good to see. And I need to look at Inquisitor Martyr, because yeah, the cosmetics go across everything. Looks like most of the DLC is individual missions. It doesn't look like there's much else. That's a shame. Okay. All right, then, yeah, I think we're just going to go no helmet, because that hat is... Those hats have been bugging the shit out of me, I'll be honest. You know what that reminds me of, X3105? Anytime you watch, like, say, the Robotech or Macross anime, there, in any version of Macross, even the more recent ones, there's always that heavily armored Veritech type, you know, the transformable fighter, whatever the hell you want to call it. There's always a heavily armored version of that when it starts the fight, all these panels open on his armor, and he launches out hundreds of missiles in every direction. That's what that reminds me of. All right, let's get to a mission. Back to the prophecy. Let's go. And yeah, if we unlock like those other ones, I'm willing to use them. I guess I have to finish a mission to do it. All right, so we can now go in now that the path has been cleared by our Imperial Knight. I will say another game I was considering playing today, but I didn't have time to pick it up. I was actually running errands this morning. That's the reason for the late start. The other game I was considering playing, just because of how ridiculous it is I believe today was the release date for Metal Wolf Chaos for the PC. Well, I think PS4 and everything. And I remember that game. I never played it originally, but I've seen clips of how ridiculous and frankly stupid parts of it got. And I kind of want to play it now.
We have the up-to-date Arga information. The vicinity of the ruins is swarming with Tuathal Aeldari.
Oh, I'll show you a swarm.
Took care of the potential reinforcements.
The Elder will pose a considerable threat. Have you thought about deploying Sir Caradoc again?
I cannot risk the safety of the artifact by sending in a war machine with the most devastating weaponry in the entire system.
Noted. The Tech Priest is trying to scan the area for further information.
I'm on my way to the ruins. Contact me when the Tech Priest is finished with the scans.
Are there no Titans in this system? The fact that he's calling the Imperial Knight having the most devastating weapon in the system. Yeah, I imagine there are no Titans in this system. Once upon a time, I was me. Oh, I love that. Gotta say, I really love the text-to-speech series.
Race fallen low.
Love the sense of humor and everything, but I gotta say, at times, the voices they picked grated on my nerves. Mostly like the Lords of Terra, basically. Anytime they were on there, it's like I wanted to shove something sharp in my ear.
The mere existence of the Xenos is a stain upon the galaxy.
Well, I was just saying they apparently have a Forge World here. And last I checked, some of those Forge Worlds, well, most of the Forge Worlds have...
You are walking among the bleached bones of a civilization that dreamt about your prophecy eons ago. How does that feel?
Remarkable. What is more remarkable is that I still have no idea why you are assisting me at all.
Why do you care? I am nothing but a speck of dust in a terrible storm that will one day awaken a god.
If that was meant to reassure me, you have failed.
Ah, fair enough, Stahor. That is true. All right, I could go there, but there's something up here I want to see first. This shit over here is usually optional.
I will send your soul into the hole.
Let's go over here, grab this. Yeah, my dudes are wiping the floor with these guys, and I'm okay with that. Oh, okay, I'm dying though. I'm not quite as durable as my dudes are. Hey, you little fuckers!
Another Xenos race dreaming about greatness.
Swarm them! Swarm them! All right then. Now get that Wraith Blade. Excellent.
They were seekers of power and truth. So many of them came here, like insects drawn to the flame, only to end up as withered husks.
That's it.
The
There's just
remains of
dialogue
the
up there.
expedition, but I am an Inquisitor. I will not fail.
You are not allowed to fail, just yet. You have the living, breathing key to the prophecy.
Oh, yep, murder them.
Know the Xenos. Kill the Xenos.
Nice. Okay. Now we can go over here.
I find your stubbornness astonishing, human. You have caused enough pain and suffering already.
It's a very odd
Whatever
Eldar
is
voice.
hiding under that force field, it is ours.
I'll resummon all them so they get their damage boost. And that Eldar went down like a bitch.
Highly irregular energy signature located.
That signature most certainly marks the fabricator's energy field. It must be the artifact.
Correct. This is the ideal destination.
And intercept these assholes and kill them all. Honestly, yeah, the voice acting could definitely use some work. Memory crystal, gimme. The memory crystal is most probably a poem of some sort, ah damn it, beginning with a praise of the Harlequins, describing them basically as warriors and performers who have no allegiance to any Craftworld. They are described as fast, deadly, and very sophisticated creatures with unique grace and emotions that tend to lean towards the extremes. This introduction is followed by a vision-like depiction of a place that bears colossal importance to the Aeldari race. Raw transcription of the excerpt. There is a place deep within the maze that spreads between the stars and the tainted confusion. In the heart of that living, twisted labyrinth lies the repository of forbidden knowledge, a vast collection of books still unwritten or lost forever, or eradicated with extreme prejudice. Here lies the truth and the answers to all of our questions. This gibberish must be referring to the existence of the Black Library, the sole source of ancient knowledge for the Eldar race. It is supposed to exist in the webway outside of both the real space and the Imperium. Now, to be fair, if I remember correctly, all the Aeldari don't have access to the Black Library. It's just the Harlequins, right? Like, not just anybody from, like, the craft worlds can just go, you know, stroll up in there. Oh, that's a lot of dudes. Oh, shit. Now we're outnumbered. Okay, run away. Run away. Let me kill their backup for you.
An atrocious waste.
Can you feel it? Like a vast, terrible heart beating in anticipation.
Now that Wraith Lord is just getting stabbed little by little.
You let me fight your own kind, but you refuse to participate.
I walk a more elusive path. The Taufel might see me as almost as
Ow.
alien as you do, but I will not fight my own people. I was not referring to that battle, though.
We're back. Ah, gotcha, Stahor. Okay. Yeah, I figured there weren't a lot of people with access to it, but yeah, I thought for the most part it was like you know, basically the Harlequins. We are getting a lot of loot this time around. Did I get a better gun yet? No. Well, nope, still not better. Yeah, not really. Okay.
I should have surmised that the relic has been kept safe for countless millennia by a preservation field of some sorts.
The field is impenetrable. Identical energy barrier has already been logged on the Martyr, protecting the status chamber of the Alpha subject.
The fabricators created this artifact with a specific operator in mind. If the Alpha subject is the one, she might be able to interact with the field.
Well, send her ass down here.
Inquisitor, you have incoming.
Of course we do. Of the remaining Eldar, so I should have probably cleared the planet. Oh, hey, leveled up. That's good to see. Ow, ow. Nope. Hey, Schmond, how's it going? Welcome. I mean, essentially Helios.
Sergeant, I need the Alpha Pariah. Send her to me.
Allow me to join the fight, Inquisitor.
Anything could happen to us here, Thorn. Anything. If I do not make it back, you must deliver all my findings to the Conclave.
Affirmative.
He really wants to fight. Pick up the helmet, lady.
Are you serious, Inquisitor? I feel a resonance with this thing, but none of us know what will happen if I step closer.
I give you an artifact from the dawn of the universe, the key that might unlock your true potential, and suddenly you are afraid.
I was only making an observation in the light of my recent ordeals. I hope you don't expect me to apologize.
My expectations are irrelevant. My orders matter, however.
If this is indeed my legacy, you can expect a heartfelt apology from me.
We will discuss your impertinence later. Now proceed.
Harlequin gonna interfere?
Bravo! What a fabulous performance. Inquisitor, my only remaining part in this play is to take the Alpha Pariah with me and let the curtain fall.
I knew that I couldn't trust you. You have manipulated me, Eldar.
I have merely woven all the threads together.
Well,
The
guess
fate
we're
of
gonna
the
kill a
Talthal
Harlequin.
Aeldari and yourself, Inquisitor, until you all made this moment happen together.
I've warned you once. Playing games with an Inquisitor is dangerous, even for your kind.
This is not a game, human. The Anathema Ultima must be adorned with the crown of emptiness. Only then will she enter the Immaterium to fulfill a destiny both frightening and majestic.
I suspect that you have other plans for her.
The Anathema Ultima is the brightest glimmer of hope for us. For the Inari, this is inevitable.
Well, you won't die now. My constructs will murder her. Yeah, go ahead. Keep trying to get me. Chase me.
I was expecting at least some assistance from you.
It was your battle to fight, not mine.
And now you talk like the Harlequin. How are you feeling?
It is difficult to explain. My will is... It is a barbed, poisonous thing. And it is also smooth and cold as obsidian. And it is a weapon, and a key, and the tincture that heals the black wound on the world.
I don't like this. The Margos will take a look at you on the ship.
Well, it doesn't surprise me after she mentioned the Inari. Yeah, she just straight up said, but yeah. Yeah, if I have to, I'll kill her too.
The prophecy that was foretold at the dawn of the galaxy. The Alpha Pariah shall be adorned by the crown of emptiness and destroy the dark nexus by sailing into the Imperium.
Very poetic, also fundamentally wrong. The Dark Nexus is not our priority here.
I don't particularly care.
Fabius Bile is one of the most abhorrent adversaries of the Imperium. We shall attack his hideout. I have traveled here on the Martyr, now properly purged and blessed, with the zealots of my order on board. It should be a sufficient force.
So very hereticous of you. May I remind you that Bile's star fort is inconveniently close to the most terrible warp anomaly ever seen in this sector?
They use this Alpha Pariah to destroy Bile. That's where her true capabilities lie, don't they? Before we deal with the Dark Nexus, we have to eliminate the Primogenitor.
I must object. We simply cannot allow the Alpha Pariah to get close to Bile. That traitor played a huge part in her creation.
I agree. Right there.
He seizes
I agree.
control of her. Use her to obliterate the Dark Nexus, which is also the source of Bile's power. Then we will deal with the Primogenitor on our own.
I agree with him.
You know the Alpha Pariah the best, Inquisitor. I think you should have your say before I chime in.
The Malleus. Ordo Malleus. Ah, damn it. I want to go pure radical. I don't agree with the radical choice, but I want to go pure radical. The Alpha Pariah is our weapon against chaos, and it'll be a waste not to employ her powers against Bile first. She can destroy the Dark Nexus afterwards.
It is most unfortunate, but I must respectfully disagree with your decision, Inquisitor. It seems we have reached an impasse. And honestly, this is her fate we are talking about. This should be her decision. Whatever action the Alpha Pariah takes, it will have colossal consequences. I simply don't have a say in this matter.
Nonsense! We are Inquisitors. We rule over life and death for the sake of the Imperium.
Inquisitor Mercer, I really appreciate your concerns. Inquisitor Crabart, I even see your point. But I made my decision a long time ago. I will follow the prophecy. But first, I will kill Fabius Bile.
He really won't.
Seen some of my unsuccessful iterations in Uther's laboratory. The cursed handiworks of Bile. I have to stop him.
You won't.
And end this cycle of suffering and pain.
You won't.
I want to destroy that worm.
You won't.
On one condition.
What would that be?
You, Inquisitor, will accompany me, and we will face Fabius Bile together.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not, we're not going to kill Bile. Hey, look at that. Got my skill point. Okay.